the misogynists are going to eat me up for saying this, but I feel like one of the most empowering things a woman can do is be a single mother. Aside from being child free and never marrying, and the woman who lives a life of leisure while she's married and still remains child free, I feel like third place definitely goes to single moms, but society loves to bash women with kids so much that y'all don't want to admit it. There's nothing like a one and done mom or a woman with two kids tops who has her own financial income, her own financial freedom, and she's thriving in life still with her autonomy. There's nothing like it. I don't care what y'all say. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I feel like the women who remain child free and never marry, they are definitely top place. And then second place definitely goes to the women who play the game, still get married, live a life of leisure, and remain child free. I mean, that's perfect. But we're not gonna leave.
This is sad, guys. This is the state that we're in right now. Uh, Statistics show that kids who come from a two-parent household do much better, and even kids who come from a single father household do much better than kids who come from a single mother household. But this has been a long time coming. You guys have seen on social media, right? Women celebrate each other for being single moms, for doing baby showers as single moms, and they never celebrate women who are getting married the same way. More women celebrate other women for having kids before marriage more than they celebrate women who are getting married. Now, don't get me wrong, women who are getting married are much less, but I'm telling you, they celebrate single moms more than they celebrate women who are getting married, because to them, marriage is misery, marriage is slavery. Now we have single moms who, this is getting out of hand. It's like they've not looked at the statistics. I don't care how much money you have as a single mom. If the kids don't have a dad who's present in their life, who can influence them in one way, they're going to suffer in some sort of way. Trauma, whatever it is, there's going to be a generational cycle of them becoming simple single parents as well, or not being able to get along with other people. So girls will not be able to get along with men because they've seen their mama do it alone, and boys won't be able to get along with women because they've never seen a dad get along with their mom.
Leave the single women out here who are one and done, who go and get their own money, they still have their autonomy, and they still get to experience motherhood, because there are some women who genuinely want to just have kids, and y'all can't bash them for that. You know what I'm saying? Women who seriously.
We can bash them because we have seen the statistics. The statistics show it's better for kids to come from two-parent household. Now, whether you want to use bash, because for them they use criticism and being held accountable as bashing and downgrading and hating women. It's like anytime you're like, you know what, guys, it's better to have kids after marriage or in a marriage, they call that bashing. But it's like, no, statistics have shown it's better for kids to come from a two-parent household. They have a better chance of becoming, productive human beings.
Still just want to have a baby, they want to experience motherhood, we can't bash them for that. And I feel like that's why I'm always telling women to just go get a donor. If you genuinely want children and you want to
This is
experience
crazy.
motherhood, go get a donor. But I always have to remember that me personally, I do not aspire to co-parent in any capacity, not even in the healthiest marriage.
Wow.
I do not want to co-parent. I don't want to share a kid with a man. That's just me though. But I highly recommend women start to get donors more when they genuinely want to be a parent. And I feel like it's the most empowering thing that women can do. Single mom by choice with a donor, I don't know. I feel like it eats. I feel like the misogynist.
Guys, we are doomed. That is the truth. We are doomed. It's the truth. We are doomed. Like, it's over.
I feel like
it's over. Like, things are getting worse. Because if people are celebrating single motherhood rather than getting married, we're coming to the end of things. The end is near. Because this shows you this woman has never looked at the statistics. This shows this woman doesn't know that majority of men who are in jails were raised by single moms. This shows you that this woman doesn't understand that the majority of kids who do bad in school are from single mother households. This shows you that this woman doesn't understand that the people who struggle the most in society are single moms, because they need money from the government for housing, for food. Like, clearly she doesn't understand that ever since, the black community went from 20% single mother house rate to almost now 70, maybe 80% right now, kids are getting worse and worse when it comes to reading and writing. Like, this is crazy. For me, what scares me is this is not even about her. This affects the kids. That's what she's not thinking, because she's thinking about, I want to make my money and be free and do whatever I want. I don't want to listen to a man. I don't want to build with a man, right? But she's not thinking about what effects that's going to have on the kids. She's not thinking that far. Maybe I shouldn't even expect her to think that much ahead, right? But let's go through the comments, because I know single moms are going to agree. I mean, they're single moms for a reason, right? Look at this. Single moms be getting their life together when they have that baby. Of course, there's ones who don't, but I love them. A lot of them are absolutely boss up. That's not true. Most single moms struggle. They're online crying about deadbeat dads who don't give them child support to help them out. Crying, men don't want to be fathers. If that was the case, then they wouldn't be complaining online. And then we have a single mom and a six-figure business owner, nursing student, content creator. Okay, so the kids doesn't mean the kids are fine. This is crazy. This is sad. Single mother who's not a flex. These women end up going crazy, for being honest. It's too much to raise kids alone. Facts. Finally, a woman who has some sense. Shout out to Carrie Bello. Empowering? Good question. I always say being a single mom only sucks when you don't have the money. If you have the money, it doesn't matter, because you are not the one going to suffer the consequences. The kids without the dad's influence, kids need both the mom and the dad. If one of them is missing, the kids are going to feel it in the future, or even in school. Listen, one and done, it made me the best version of myself. It was truly a blessing in disguise for me. This is crazy. Children need their fathers. I have to like this comment. Facts. Children need their fathers. This is annoying and so sad. Two kids, mom standing 10 toes down. Destructive mindset is more common now more than ever. Facts. 70 to 80% of jails filled with single moms kids. This is what I was saying. She clearly needs to look at the statistics, or she's trying to make herself feel better. And remember, we know misery loves company. So if she makes this message to feel good about her choice of becoming a single mom, and it brings other single moms, they'll feel better about the decisions they made to become a single mom. Anyway, guys, what do you think about that?